Hi guys, Red5 here. We've got another Transformers review. I've been looking at this guy for weeks and weeks and weeks, and every time I kind of put off buying it. I've seen him on reduction quite a few places, but today I went to my local Smith's toy store, and I thought I'd better pick him up before I don't see him ever again. And that is this guy, which is Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Cliffjumper. And like I said, he was like £3 cheaper than he normally is. He is an Autobot, and he has got a rather cool set of horns on his bonnet hood, and he's a cool American muscle car. So I thought he's got to be worth picking up before I don't see him anymore. I do like the look of him. I like his head sculpt in bot mode. So I will crack him open and we'll get a closer look at him. Okay, so there he is out of the box, and the 9 miles of paper string. And as you can see, he is a smart looking muscle car. Got good paint apps on the wheels and the side exhaust manifolds. And the windscreens, well, pretty good. I quite like the colour. I suppose it could be a bit more vibrant. This is the weapon, and the weapon obviously can sit in several peg holes. That's the one it suggests on the box, which I suppose doesn't look too bad. In fact, there's actually only two peg holes. There's one there, there's one on the side like that, which again, yeah, it's okay. You know, the whole point is he's supposed to be a robot in disguise, so he looks far better like that. But I do like the front. I think that looks pretty cool. I'll be interested to see how that transforms, or it doesn't transform for his head, because there's his head there. But it must be some part of the robot figure. So there we go. That's him in his vehicle mode. Very nice. Pretty good. Pretty nicely tucked away. They look like the feet that are tucked under there, which is not too bad. Sits rather nicely. So that's him in his vehicle mode. Let's transform him into his bot mode. Okay, there he is. That's him, all transformed. He's really cool, actually. The transformation is very good, very neat. You can see the roof and the bonnet and the trunk, or the trunk and the hood, all fold away nicely. And the front fenders become part of his elbows and arms, rear forearms there. The actual head is on like a rack and cog system, so when you bend the arms down, the head pops up, which I've just noticed has got some what do they call it, light piping. Must be for the eyes, which is really cool. And the way that the doors fold over and form his arms is very clever. There's a little sort of connecting point on there that holds the door onto there, and you just bend the window over the front. So all in all, the actual transformation is really clever, really cool. One of the best ones I've seen in this range and in this size of figure as well. All the joints are really good, feel pretty stiff. Got knee, ankle, hip joints, elbow joints, good wrist joints, little bit of head movement side to side, and the actual head itself is pretty cool. I suppose the only thing I would say that detracts it a little bit is that it is very two-tone. There is only red or chrome, tiny little bit of blue from the front lights there, but that's a minor issue compared to the rest of them. So he's a very smart looking figure. I'm glad to have him in my collection. The packet shows his weapon in this sort of position as a hammer, like that. But you could take him out. He's obviously got the usual several holding points where you could have it like that as a gun, which is how I've got the majority of my figures posed. And then it's also got other holding positions on the side of the gun if you so desire. But we'll keep them as the instructions say. Oh, I've managed to pull his hand off there. The way that they fold up is very cool. There we go. And you can hear a good positive click as we get that into position. So there he is. That's the Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Cliffjumper. And I like him. I think he's well worth the money that I paid, and he will be a happy member of my collection. So I hope you like that quick review, guys. It gives you ideas whether or not you want to pick him up or not. Like I said, they are on reduction, and I did notice that there is a whole new range of Transformers figures coming out. So if you want to get him, you probably need to get him fairly quickly. But I would recommend him as a Transformer that is worth having. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Rate, comment, subscribe. Nearly got 100 subscribers, which is absolutely brilliant. So you're obviously liking watching these videos that I make about my crazy toy collecting and my beautiful, beautiful Transformers. But I will see you in the next video. Cheers!